And the Honorable Kojo Oppong Nkrumah ebe posti video bi. Na ahwe video Kojo Oppong Nkrumah be posti ya. Asem wo pese oka eye baako. Na me hu ne say this time around utumi hu ne say minim say baomia nso agenda wo de ahye ne nsem no no a. On say eye anodompre ono na baomia de agenda hye ne nsem say onko enwremu no onko yesa propaganda no. Utumi hu ne say Honorable Kojo Oppong Nkrumah no nso ne dia baomia de ahye ne nsem. And they say he should talk about unemployment. Say the rates at which Ghanaian youth are unemployed no cost rododo. That's what Kojo Oppong Nkrumah has been saying. Into Kojo Oppong Nkrumah ba be video. Na video nim no asemu a work and say sisi asenia Ghana mbebunu omo ye unemployed no alarming. And there wofa Ghana mbebunu 10 emu 5 ni adwuma ye. Na se ne ekọ na enye kra and in a typical fashion, or can answer new year no, and or yes, will blame Mahama. Aban na emse ni refi ne ho. Say Mahama buy 1 year pe. Inti say employment rate aye west krana. Technically, obi a wo betena se adwen biologically be hu ne say dabi. And the previous government because ebane say na obesa otrem say 1 year we ya Mahama buy no pe unemployment asay na Ghana fo nye adwuma nye na Mahama buy waba begu obi adwuma. The fact or the data does not speak. In fact, the data even says say Mahama buy kra no. Nkrofobia momo for mo adwuma kra no. Ananka first ye pesi ye omo ye maintain bi. Mahama buy wa share recruitment as ya wo fafa nkrofo in other sectors. It is for nothing. Near say unemployment akosra. Obi abedi adansi say within the last 8 years. And 1 year pe na unemployment rate no eba be year worse like this. But very typical. Kojo Oppong Nkrumah was sort of trying to blame Mahama and all that. Now Ghana for a trend say okay, you want semka. Then the Kojo Oppong Nkrumah person trend say unemployment akosra until you are concerned that no worry. Ghana for you want sem eka the trend. You can read the comments in your Ghana for in some more mwaka at the actual Kojo Oppong Nkrumah. And that your first time or how subscribe and click the notification bell on so. Or you understand latest news be about one subject. And this video is kindly sponsored by Corporate Logistica. Corporate Logistica a vehicle management company e Ghana ha. Ejuma mo no a very simple and essential. Now, obi biara wato a cargo vehicle from Sprinter to 40 feeter. Ama obi se wontwi no mfanye sales biada no, you know the stress involved in that. Obo sende sikamba ochina was a car say ochina echi was a boss mesre mi nye adwuma mi wa no otwi car no e de nya onu ni sika na wo a wo de sika pudu atoka no nya hwe mesre ofa car ne she Corporate Logistica ansa o wa hwe aka kese no cargo vehicle fashion Corporate Logistica. They have a system omo abepe professional driver amount omo awo adwuma omema driver na ye omo ni tuem a omo monitor driver no. Driver ni nyobi ode o car bedwane ye security checks on the driver de da ne nyama. Baby a driver ni be ko bia police for di nechi a police for ni eni da so a omo hwe omfa car ni nwane. Ombe maintenance omo abetia aka omo betia driver ne ka omo abetia aka for insurance na wa car ne ye ode no every single month obeji akitua 2 times. Fra omo 059 8022033 o yoba now nim say ni chisa car sekese ya for Corporate Logistica no mo page mama. Now yemra Kojo Oppong Nkrumah nsem so let's read comment to see what Ghanaians are saying about Kojo Oppong Nkrumah. Obi say LOL man shift. As it jale Kojo Oppong Nkrumah shift kra. No be back and say we are training awo. Masa shift. I say you are now coming to talk about youth unemployment, laughing my ass out. You are comfortably sitting in your office, enjoying all the goodies and fresh air, saying a whole lot of nonsense. When your party was in power, you never had the time to talk about youth unemployment. You are a joke. To be asema wakate Kojo Oppong Nkrumah no. Kojo Oppong Nkrumah and they will be catering about youth unemployment. What's your office na wo jiweni? Masa fie ni so kra na ya yeshi. Obi say the 2-hour formula 1:3:3 is now a hoax. And they are now saying 24-hour market for Kaku. Or see, your government didn't post allied professional for good 8 years. and you are saying this. Obviously, was it not this same guy who was defending fix yourselves some time ago, laughing my ass out? Politics here, abonsam ejumao. Now you see, for Kojo Oppong Nkrumah, who is complaining today, yentre ni bibi. Maybe trend bibi. When Ghanaians were telling Bawumia say unemployment, akosrono, what did Bawumia say? And the Kojo Oppong Nkrumah walk out saying, "Ani, oh, unemployment, aye we no, yenhwe Bawumia, ede no ka yen na se eye no kware se saa time na nka Bawumia aban etumi create saa employment na nkende ebedu bebi Kojo Oppong Nkrumah wo sun eni August 13th 2020. Or say Vice President Dr. Bawumia says his government has created more than 2 million jobs so far, and we are still wondering where all the 2 million jobs have been. And now Yenko Hebrews. Mami read the comments and Mami read the article no. Also speaking to the youth wing of the MPP party to mark International Youth Day, Dr. Bawumia claimed that the MPP government has created more than 2 million jobs. According to him, the Kufuor-led governments have prioritized dealing with the unemployment issues concerning the country and had since delivered by creating over 2 million jobs. The vice president further said that his government has supported youth-owned enterprises and initiatives as well as students in business. Also, when you look at the jobs we've created, when we decided to do a proper accounting of the jobs we have created, sometimes they are all over the place, and you have to sit down and get together the various people, different ministries, SNITs, to get a good sense of what jobs we have created. Full-time equivalent, not temporary jobs. What are the full-time equivalent jobs that we have created in the last 3.5 years, he said. And I'm happy to tell you that we have created over 2 million full-time equivalent jobs in the public and private sectors. Into Kojo Oppong Nkrumah and the Wusu say unemployment across no nanka indeed Bawumia 2 million jobs you create ya nanka enya no say nda wo be ka tren say unemployment no edu 1 to half say Ghana ni mebunu 2 bia obefa no baako atifia wo ni adwuma ye nanka enya no say nda wo be ka sa asem ya tren Kojo Oppong Nkrumah intino yes bro, please day your corner, let us day our corner. And the Mahama buy no one district one factory no we trim into DNA now one district one factory no nanke to me creating nyuma nanka nyuma no by this time mo sustain yomo nanka Mahama we try one district one factory mo krana it wasn't going to lead to loss of businesses because nanka one district one factory now mo kanu mo ye ni year for some 8 years no nanka the businesses are supposed to be standing on their own today. How do you expect someone say one district, one factory, mo the Ghana Sikakwa share factories mu now buying for fraba? You expect they are buying to still be funding the factories? And what's the essence of that one district, one factory? Inti Ghana for someone more catch Kojo Oppong Nkrumah no. Or say after 8 solid years in power, all of a sudden you all have sense. The Ghanaian youth are not angry enough. Or say what they gave when they had power to solving the unemployment crisis. Yes, mo say unemployment. Mo buy no, dia mo ye napko, eno kra mo inti omoka. Or see, you are not serious at all in your life. You have the chance to do this last 8 years ago, but you are busy doing unnecessary things. Intino, microphone some mo catch Kojo Oppong Nkrumah no. Montre mo adwo comment box ni mo. For book now at that screen is on your friend the Ghanaian investor. This is your most practical guide. A better senior obe investi ewo Ghana. Now a lot of people don't know, but you will be your friend of the Ghana Stock Exchange. Now Ghana Stock Exchange, you know, we invest ewo Ghana Stock Exchange more. What it simply means, and it's a udi usika invest in some companies be a listed ewo Ghana. Companies be to say a year Ghana Commercial Bank, companies be to say MTN. Into the best investments are any Ghanaian can ever do investing in a Ghana Stock Exchange, because on average, Ghana Stock Exchange, a return revenue and a ROI of 25%. What it simply means is that every single year, biano, when you're crano, na 25% if you invest in a Ghana Stock Exchange. This book is going to take you through how to invest in a Ghana Stock Exchange, how to invest in a Nyamabia friend mutual funds. Now, aside this, there are 3 other investment firms be a Ghana Hanson Swa, a yes secret and crowdfunding. If you purchase this book, you are going to get to know of those secrets or those investments, and then it's going to change your life forever. Get this book, The Ghanaian Investor. So open book maybe out a very simple number na that book ne so 055-807-4986. So to me a fresh number no. Ofra you be sort out with the book. Obe to me so our WhatsApp number no. So one person obe free and answer one person obe WhatsApp ya. Very simple. On your screen, video now wo hwe sisi no obe hu baby ya draw view products. Obe to me a click so a obe hu say books ni na ebeba. Na wa click book no version ni twi video wo ho. Ni PDF ewo ho, ni English video enso wo ho. Twi video no eye for wo mo a eye na akenkan eye omoden omo ana wo ntumi nkenkan brofo. Ni English video enso wo ho, akenkan ye oden na nso pe brofo a English video wo ho. PDF enso obi a wo hwe a wo pese wo kan wo phone so na trese bibia eco smooth no onso de any the PDF. So that is also another way you can get the book. So what me now ye Ghana ni na wa brochure, you can just go on Amazon. Now I search book no the title that screen is no The Ghanaian Investor. Into search for book ne title Ghanaian Investor. Obon say beba na wa purchase na say ya ship e dia bro e wa brochure ho. And na say video na wo hwe sisi ano ye wo be a friend the description box e wo YouTube. Into na say obe click more. O click more a obe call description box ni mu. Into call description box ni mu a obe hu say a book no ne links ewa ha wati ase opese o use mobile money a eno ne se wa click sa link na ya tro get my book here for mobile money, get the ebook here na wa click so na unsaka get the hard copy na wa click so na unsaka very 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 simple. These are the ways obetumi use edenya book we yento book we ni yehu senia yebetumi invest. Ghana's economy is booming. I personally believe that the next set of billionaires and millionaires, they will be coming from the Ghana Stock Exchange. And so take advantage of this, learn how to invest in the Ghana Stock Exchange amidst any other and all other investments, and also what Ghana for.